Right then, guys, good afternoon and welcome along to another Premier League game week. 1 out of 38, so this is the first week out. So this is 1 out of 38 score predictions. And the first game of tonight is obviously Burnley versus Manchester City. 8 o'clock kickoff at obviously Burnley Stadium, which is known as Turf Moor. Under Vincent Company, got them up from the Championship last season back to the Premier League. Obviously, the likes of Pep Guardiola as well. He'll be up against his former club, Manchester City. Vincent Company used to play for Manchester City for a very long time. But in no further ado, let's get into it for the score prediction I've predicted here. I went for Burnley 1, Manchester City 2. Yes, 2-1 to Manchester City at Turf Moor. So next one is AFC Bournemouth versus West Ham United. Yes, that's the next one at 12:30 p.m. tomorrow kickoff on TNT Sports. Yes, the new one for BT Sports now. It's now called TNT. Yes, it is live on TNT Sports. So AFC Bournemouth are under, I don't know who they're under, but I can't remember their manager. West Ham are under David Moyes, obviously. Got them to the Europa League last season. Obviously, David Moyes used to be at Sunderland as well. But no further ado, let's go for the score prediction of AFC Bournemouth 0, West Ham United 1. Yes, 1-0 to the Hammers I've took tomorrow afternoon. Next game is another newly promoted side. It's Sheffield United versus Crystal Palace, and they play at Selhurst Park. Yes, Selhurst Park at Crystal Palace. So this is another game tomorrow afternoon. What I've gone for, I've gone for a bit of a shocker here. I thought I would have took everyone for a form. Crystal Palace would win this one. But no, I've took the other team. I went for Sheffield United. I've gone for Crystal Palace 1, Sheffield United 2. That's what I've gone for. I think Sheffield United's going to win this one tomorrow afternoon. Obviously, the likes of we've lost and Dyer, have lost Sander Burge. Obviously, they've lost a few players. Sheffield United. Oh, wait. Sheffield United are at home. Are they at home, are they? Oh, okay. That's a big fuck up then. So they're at home. Okay. Let me change that then. 2 seconds. So they're at home. So there you go. Sheffield United 2, Crystal Palace 1. There you go. I still predicted just for the win though. So there you go. So 2-1 Sheffield United at home. Bramall Lane. Yes, known as the Steels. Bramall Lane. Next one is obviously a newly promoted side as well. It's Brighton and Hove Albion versus Luton Town. Obviously, Luton Town got promoted by the playoffs against Coventry. Obviously, they got promoted by the Championship playoffs final. Obviously, Sunderland lost out to them in the semis by 2-0 in the second leg. And I have predicted this one to go terribly wrong for Luton Town. I've went for a Brighton Hove Albion 4. Luton Town 0. I'm thinking 4-0 to Brighton tomorrow afternoon in that game. Next one is another shocker. Everton versus Fulham at obviously Goodison Park. Both good teams. Everton and Fulham's a really good team as well. But I have gone for an Everton 2-0 win. Yes, an Everton 2-0 win. Don't know why I predicted that for, but I've gone for an Everton 2-0 win. Next one is obviously known as the Gunners. Yes, Arsenal. Arsenal are at home at the Emirates Stadium tomorrow afternoon, and they'll be playing Nottingham Forest, known as obviously Forest Gump. Yes, in Nottingham. So yes. So I've gone for Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 1 in this fixture tomorrow afternoon. 3-1 to Arsenal. Next one is Brentford versus Tottenham Hotspur. Now, this is a shocker, to be honest. No one would have predicted, I would have said this, to be honest. No one would have predicted what I've said, but I'm going to say it. I've gone for a draw. I don't think there's going to be any goals in this game, to be honest. I think it's going to be a 0-0 draw, Brentford and Tottenham. Obviously, Tottenham, he's got rid of Harry Kane now. He's gone to Bayern Munich, apparently. Apparently, he's gone for a medical this morning, I've heard. Obviously, given the green light between Kane, Tottenham and Bayern Munich. So he's off to Bayern Munich. Apparently, it's 100 million Bayern Munich has offered him, so that's quite a good deal, to be honest. If obviously Sunderland would have offered him for 100 million, we're having about 100 pence now, 100 million. So, yeah. So, Newcastle United versus Aston Villa, St James's Park, under the manager of Eddie Howe. Yes, Eddie Howe. Obviously, Newcastle's turned better since Eddie Howe's came in. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, they are my rival club. But Newcastle, I can't see anything but the truth. Newcastle have performed very well under Eddie Howe. Obviously, before Eddie Howe came in, Steve Bruce was their manager and he didn't know what to do. They were in a kind of a relegation scrap. But when Steve Bruce obviously got sacked at Newcastle and Eddie Howe came in, obviously that was a total difference. Eddie Howe changed the club around and obviously they got them from somewhere like 19th to 9th in a season. So that's really good. How Eddie Howe came in January, I think it was 19th position. He got them in 9th by the end of May, so that's quite good. But Newcastle United versus Aston Villa, I've gone for a Newcastle comfortable win. I've gone for a 3-0 win at Newcastle United tomorrow afternoon. Sunday games is obviously Manchester United versus Wolves and obviously Chelsea versus Liverpool. So Man United are playing at Old Trafford tomorrow afternoon or at home. Eric Ten Hag is their manager. Obviously, there's a few players who used to play for us last season. There's obviously Nathan Bishop, who went out on loan, out on a permanent move, to Sunderland this campaign for about a 3-year deal. I think it is until 2027. Obviously, Amad Diallo has obviously played with us last season on loan. Obviously, back at Manchester United, obviously got a really, really bad injury now. He's out for about 3 to 4 months. So we'll wish him all the best, and I hope he comes back to us in January, to be honest, because a player like Amad we're missing, to be honest, in our squad. So I've given Manchester United the hopes. I've given them a win here. I've went for a 2-1 win to Manchester United against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yes, I've given them a 2-1 win at home. This one is the last one on Sunday afternoon. It's Chelsea versus Liverpool, 4:30 kickoff. I've predicted these as a draw. I've gone for Chelsea 2, Liverpool 2. Yes, I've gone for a draw here. So 2-2 Chelsea and Liverpool. If you're liking the content, guys, please hit the button. Please hit the like button. Sorry, if you're liking the content so far. Please subscribe to the channel. And just to let you know, fan cams will be coming back next Saturday against Rotherham United. So obviously, if you've missed the fan cams, obviously the last fan cams was against Middlesbrough. Obviously, if you remember rightly, obviously Paul Wilson done it with A. Farrell. So that was the very last game we done it against Middlesbrough. We've done it for a trial. I think it went perfectly fine. So we're going to do it permanently now. So if you're going to the game next Saturday against Rotherham United, hey, Chris Paul is our new fan camist now. He's going to interview fans. And if you want to know where he will be over the other side where the aquatic centre is. You know, when you go down past the ticket office where the North Stand is, where you go down towards the North Stand, you'll be there opposite the North Stand. You'll be waiting for you to come out, obviously interview your fans and obviously talk about things. So you'll be where the aquatic centre is if anyone wants to be interviewed after the game. Many interviews would be possible because I would love some interviews to go on this channel from fans. Obviously, what they thought of the games, and obviously we'll get more views and stuff. Match day vlogs will be coming next time as well. Obviously, I won't be at the game next weekend against Rotherham because obviously I've got family coming over, I've got friends coming over. So the next game I'll be back at Southampton on the 2nd of September. I'll be back at Southampton at the Stadium of Light, so I'll be doing some match day vlogs from then. A lot of match day vlogs this season. Apparently, a few people got kicked out last season, but apparently a lot of people do them and they don't get kicked out. So I'm going to get involved in the crack as well. I'm going to get involved and do it as well. With my dad, he's going to help us out, I think. So we've got a bit of help from my dad to do this. So, yes, indeed. So, take care, guys. Love yous and leave yous. And we'll see you again very soon. Take care, everybody. Goodbye for now. God goes with you.